Greetings, my friends. This is Gilles Mancillon. I thought I'd come and wish you a good day to make a video, although I'm still like under the weather. I've got those huge acouphon, very noisy buzz in my head. It's like, hopefully it is upgrading my systems. So I'm going to talk about psychological, transcendental psychology and earth psychology. It's very, very different. The earth psychology, we have to blend in both. For me, I made a lot of sacrifice to develop my inner connection to the source, to the creator. And I left out a lot of aspects I could have done better when it comes to taking care of my physical life, but all of it is coming in alignment. For it's very important to to understand that whatever we think and believe, the universe will confirm it. To be whatever we believe, it's like the universe will find a way to tell us we're right to believe, and we cannot make choices above our level of consciousness. If somebody is programmed to think within the level of consciousness, they won't be able to make a choice above their level of consciousness. So it's like something that's like human psychology. And so there is a soul choice for life, or the dark choices that will lead to conflict and separation. But as a spiritual being, we have to continue to use our God-given power of the I am, the great I am, the remembering of that I am. And also in terms of the ascension process, there is the two spirits that are supervising this whole process. One of them is the goddess Aurora. She brings the light of day into the consciousness, and the other one is the archangel Michael, and the like beloved assistant to us, to supervise this whole new golden dawn. And but we hear we have the choice to follow the downfall of the darkness or to rise within the new light of love. It is very important to cultivate hope, faith, and love in our hearts, and because understanding the madness will end, and all the truth will be revealed at the end of days. So it is we have to trust in the infinite perfection of the Creator and His plan. It doesn't, regardless of the appearances, because the appearances are very, very deceptive. So we have to accept that we do not know half of the truth. Half of the truth but it's important to not give up, and because either we follow the heart or we choose another way. At which point it is. But it would be a shame not to go all the way to the crossing line, because we're learning stamina, we're learning to be perseverant in the process. And I'm going to pull a few cards. I thank you so much for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing, for supporting the channel, and for your donations. I thank you so very much. The card of the day is the higher power. To learn to work with all the higher guides, higher function, to learn to work with spirit, to work with a higher intelligence, and to be more attuned to that. For the inner spiritual self is something that's going on deep within our spiritual body. Is very different than our level of human consciousness, but there is something that is going on deep within, and it's like because this body is a shell, it's a form, it's a vehicle, but we have to get in touch with our inner spiritual self and all the new energies that are being communicated. And personally, I have to step back in relationship to certain energies that have no reciprocation, to find a balance, temperance. Although Spirit says I have no choice, I have to deal with that because I have no choice, mostly in a sentimental situation that's very, very troublesome to me. That's causing me a lot of pain, but I do not have a choice. But understanding that many people will take them many lifetimes before they get to the desire, to the point of ascension, to the point of unity consciousness. They're just not there yet. So and their soul will not be able to get there. So do not to feel like God will save all those who are ready for that, and the other one will be sent to another path where they're going to continue their experience. So, but all the steps, all the efforts we make are very, very important, because we're all doing amazing work. It's very, very challenging, this life here right now on this planet. For spiritual growth cannot be rushed. It cannot be. It's a slow process, and the only shortcuts is the dark ones will offer shortcuts in success into the world, like Goethe was called Faust, this amazing book, Faust, Mephistopheles, one who sold his soul to the devil for success and glory. in truth, we cannot sell our soul; it doesn't belong to us. But a lot of people compromise their consciousness for success and celebrity. For there is two energies: the ego, antichrist ego group, and that are power over, and the Christ, the Christ soul energy that are power within. And so so it's like we do need to find sometimes each and every day to get in touch with this inner self, this inner voice. It's only a whisper. It will only whisper to us, the voices of spirit, that whisper in your ears. But if there is too much agitation and chaos constantly in your mind, then the spirit won't be able to speak. For me, I opened my channel long time ago. So no matter what happened, when spirit wants to talk to me, it talks to me every day. I receive many information, constant feedback from my higher self. I'm not always in agreement with the intel I get from my higher self, mostly in sentimental affairs. But I finish by it's like they're gonna put the pressure until I let go, because the higher self has no feeling in relationship to. There's no emotion. There is no attachment. They see all the future, and so it's got an agenda that doesn't feel physical pain, emotional pain, and none of that. So it's like a little bit indifferent to all kinds of things that we can still feel subjected to. The observer of the day is the baby. The highest wisdom is the finances. Yeah, because it's really what we need as the Lightworker team to have the finances to be able to unfold the plans for the new age. What we need to understand is the persecution and inquisition. We have to let go of the victim mentality, to know we've been persecuted in the past, but now there is no more. The age of martyrdom is over. That was the Piscean age. We're moving into the Aquarian age. What we need to do is the lessons and good deeds. And the outcome will be the Greco-Roman, the empowerment. The Greco-Romans were extraterrestrial. They were very empowered. They had a lot of power, and Zeus was probably the greatest seductor of all times. Although the means by which he kind of used was not always very ethical, but. So either we get in touch with this inner voice, or we'll stay in 3D. And it's very important to listen to the inner voice. Although sometimes me, but my higher self, I'm not, sometimes having certain. I'm not always in agreement with certain things, because I feel very. It's just not affected by the things we are affected to. So. Well, I'm going to speak about to say that all the transcendental psychology. I made this sacrifice to develop that, but now I need to balance it out with the human life, and both in the physical life, and the psychology for in the world of physical has nothing to do with this transcendental, unconditional love, unconditional forgiveness, kindness, goodness. All that is it's fine. It's very important, because that's the only way we're going to get back to God. But in terms of the business world, or in the seduction world, it's not how it works. It's a competitive world. So we have to bring about the balance, and because learning not to be too honest also. But I'm not talking about being a lack of respect or honor or deception, but sometimes we have to wheel through some sort of truth. To achieve our goal. So it's not, because being too honest, I just find out really the hard way with this person in sentimental level. It just didn't work at all. So it's like a big lesson there. But Yet, once you develop your spiritual senses, your connection to God, it will be useful in the world of business, because you develop much higher ethical and moral standards, and then you get intuition that lets you know what's going to be happening before it happens. And the same thing with sentimental. Once you get this connection with the heart and the soul, the connection you make are so much more powerful and meaningful. And so it's like it wasn't. Although I said that. I handicap myself on some level. It's like I don't regret that. I also came to realize that when it comes to seduction with women, if you're a French woman, an Italian woman, a Brazilian woman, an American woman, an Asian woman, or a Russian woman, it's like completely different. You really have to calibrate this different approach and expectations. So it's like it's a learning process, and there are three things that I think it's very useful for women to to seduce, for in the process of seduction or meeting, there is three things that are essential. One of those three, we need at least one of those three things to make it happen. The first one is money, lifestyle. If you have a great lifestyle, you're going to attract a lot. As a man, you're going to attract a single man. You're going to attract a lot of women. The second thing is charm, humor. For me, that's what I have right now. That's my, which is okay. It's good. You have to have that. If you don't have that, if you only have money, it's like you don't have charm or humor or culture, relationship will get boring. And the third thing is look, presentation. For very soon, I'm going to take care of that presentation. And well, I'll never look like Judd Law, but or like a bodybuilder, but I can still make effort in my presentation. And very soon, hopefully, I'm going to have a great lifestyle. So I'm going to be able to balance out my words of relationship, because I keep getting from spirit the idea of marriage, the idea of divorce, the idea of family. But for now, I'm a family of one. It's like, but I do have a daughter that I don't know, that she lives in California. And I know I have a son who lives in America that I do not know. I think he has children, so I'll probably be a grandparent. And I think I'm going to meet him sometimes. I'm not really sure who our mother was, but he's. But we have to have an expanded sense of family. There is the biological family, the family we grew up and were born into. Then there is the heart family, when we fell in love and started a family, with like a heart family, and the children we have and all that. Then there is the human family. It includes all human beings on the planet. Then there is the galactic families. There is all the different civilizations that are part of our spirit connection as well. And then there is our soul family, the monad, our soul group. Then there is our spiritual family that includes our guides, our angels, and all our spiritual connections. And from a larger sense, there is the seven great family of God. God has the seven great families. One of them is we belong to is the children of God, and we are ascending children of God. They are descending children of God, and there is trinitized children of God. For now, eventually we'll be trinitized children of God, but for now we are ascending children of God. And so we'll see. We'll continue to live in the now, to live one moment at a time. And so I'm gonna finish with a song. I hope you're having a good day. I hope my voice is not too loud, because I can't really hear myself. I have all those buzz in my head, and I had a very scattered night. For when you wake up in the middle of the night, it's an opportunity to transmute energy, to do some spiritual work, and it is very important. And I'm going to finish with this song. It's called, it's a song that talks about the dreams that cannot not come true. They're going to come true. It's called Dreams. All my life is changing every day, in every possible way. All my dreams, it's never quite as it seems, never quite as it seems. I know I felt like this before, but now I feel it even more, because it came from you. And then I open up and see the person falling here is me, a different way to be. I want more, impossible to ignore, impossible to ignore, and they'll come true, impossible not to do, impossible not to do. And now I tell you openly, you have my heart, so don't hurt me. You're what I couldn't find. A totally amazing mind, so understanding and so kind. You're everything to me. Oh, my life is changing every day, in every possible way. All my dreams, it's never quite as it seems, 'cause you're a dream to me, a dream to me. Well, it's very challenging. I have this connection to this woman she's been very cruel to me, and it's like I really want to break it up, and it's like, but I can't. Spirit says no, you're going to need her in the future, and it's like she's like very strange. But I have also other spirit soul connections as well that are a lot more harmonious. So I say, well, that's fine. I can do without that, but no, yeah, it's like it's karmic. It's like, whoa, man, it's like. Sometimes I wonder where I left my home. I know where I come from. I come from a place where we are. We just we could have been I'm still there actually, but it's like this eternal bliss, this eternal beingness, and there's no evolution, but it's like the totality of the energies of God are fully present within us. And one day God came to us and said, well, showed us the samsara, do you want to do that? And it's like, so we made a test and we approved it, and it's like, we knew it was going to be painful but amazing at the end. So we engage ourselves into this process, and it's like sometimes I wonder why I ever left this place. But Spirit says I will return as more than I left. So I'm sure there's value. We can't always see. We don't see half of it. We don't know the whole thing. So the observer of the day is determination, to continue to stay determined. I've had this amazing crystal light vision that comes through my third eye. It's like amazing. It's like new crystalline energies that are coming in. The highest wisdom is unity. Continue to cultivate this sense of unity. For it's not easy in the world of business or sentimentality to see unconditional love and unity. It's like we're in competition though, so it's like it's challenging. What we need to understand is intuition. What we need to do is generosity. And the outcome is the dreams. We're going to have the dreams, the impossible not to come true. So it's like, but for now, it's like very challenging. I feel like it's total dishonor, humiliation. I'm like dragged into the mud because of this relationship. It's like just because I don't have my finances just yet. And so that's it's really, really difficult. I'm not really sure what the lesson is just yet, but hopefully I will understand it eventually. I thank you very much. I wish you a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Salat.